Who would she keep?
Yes. Who do you think that she thinks would carry her further in the game? You or Memphis?
Memphis.
Who would she pick then? Her and Dan or Memphis? Who would, of the two? So my point is, if you and Dan were up, who would she pick to go further? I think she would pick Dan and Memphis. She loves you dearly, don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. But to get further in this game, I think she would do that. Mm-hmm. And if there were Dan and her and Memphis over there, she has saved Memphis's ass twice. Twice. Now what happens? See what I mean? And so these are the kind of things I need to think
all I
about.
know is that, just like when you were in the dining room, I told her, just like in front of them, I said, you know what? There's no alliances anymore. It's every man himself.
It is.
You have to be.
Yeah.
So.
And like I said, I'm just playing it all like I just did with you, of what all of this. Renny,
you're not a stupid man. Listen, I've worked my ass off in this house. You see me clean the whole 9 yards.
Let me tell you just how much that is. This morning, we started to clean the house and everything. We were in the kitchen. Dan and Memphis were in the spa. They're getting off their ass. I watched Keisha. I watched Memphis sitting her ass when you've worked and done things. And it's even on cleaning day when they didn't do shit. Okay? Mm-hmm. Michelle always did the mirrors. I mean, all of them. Now, you think I don't recognize or see that kind of stuff? Don't ever underestimate me. What I see or don't see, or I know may not win this thing, but I'm a 75-year-old man that's here because I'm not stupid.
I know you're not, Colonel. Okay. That's why you run away.
Stupid. And it's not that I am warm and don't have good feeling for people. I got hurt by one person, only Dan. He's the one that hurt me. The rest of you have never hurt me. You fight against me,
right?
But that's okay. You never see me come to you whine or cry or bitch about being on slop or doing anything. I've taken my lumps through every inch of this.
Oh, you said, the Colonel's going to have to you put him on. I said, let me tell you about the Colonel and me. I said, tit for tat. I said, that's over. You know, when I put you up, I didn't want you to go. But it was something that justified we were right on. So, whatever.
Did you hear me complain about it?
No. Absolutely.
Did I walk out of here and say, oh, God, Renny, I hate you?
No, but I did tell you that it wasn't, I really didn't want you to go home. You know,
You've put me up. Dan has put me up. Keisha's put me up. You realize all three of you have put me up? Mm-hmm. The only one that hasn't put me up? Memphis. And twice today, Dan got me.
Yeah, he's been skirting by,
But don't think that
don't take your eye off the tiger, Colonel.
I don't take my eye off anything. I have to figure out, though, how can I get past next week? I'm looking for the final part of it. If I don't get through next week, I'm the most vulnerable.
I'll guarantee you this. I mean, but I'll guarantee you this. Honestly, there's some people I wouldn't want to see win the money. I'm serious.
You know that none of the money will be kept by me if I win it?
Wait, what, Colonel?
None of the money will be kept by me if I win it.
Really?
It's going to go to grandchildren, great-grandchildren, this divorce thing, and the animal shelter. Yeah. I did tell him I might get me a Harley motorcycle. That would be it.
Well, what I want you to do, because I'm not that kind of person, I want you to consider, what I want you to do, though, I want you to give me a break, though. Somebody says something about me that I can.
I don't give a shit what you did. I watched you piss your pants in front of me, for Christ's sake. Let me tell you, I'm not that sensitive. You can laugh. I laughed about it with you. I caught you with your, you know what I'm saying. Busted is right. So it could be Renny. I know you. Whenever you do something and everything, after you do, you am I watching? You're always looking over at me.
Colonel, okay.
And it's okay.
You caught me. Okay. It was a good joke.
But I love you for it. I'm the one that says I would love to see you in a sitcom. You got something I respect and like. You got guts and you're fun and you let it go. But you know what? You pay a price for it. I watch you down there when you're cooking and everything. You share with me. I mean, even though you've been kind of in that alliance, I always got at least a low. You think I don't recognize that kind of shit? Mm-hmm. You will be given, I made a point tonight, I'm going to say it, whether it's good for you or bad for you at this moment, I have no idea. I will give you 100% full consideration as I'm giving to everybody else. And I will try in the end to see how it best takes me to the final.
I appreciate it. I really do.
And if you end up out this week or you're on the block, it's only because I feel in the end it's best to get me further, and I think I have made it right.
Don't leave it in their hands.
Well, why would it's my decision.
Right.
And why would I leave it in anybody's hands?
I think you're smart enough. Maybe some people have underestimated you, and they're a bit surprised.
A lot of people have underestimated
But
me.
However, listen, just listen to me, Vic.
Let me ask you guys. Who has been HOH twice? And who's at won POVs twice, almost the third time guarantee. I'm the only one.
Right.
So I'm not stupid. I mean, people shouldn't say that little old man, I'm going to kick his ass, he's stupid. Because I'm not stupid.
No, I've made sure. Listen, I have made sure. I didn't know what I would do in this game. Listen,
wonderful.
For the honey bears.
Renny, you got HOH.
I know, for the honey bears, I'm thinking... Like,
I couldn't, Renny, you can't, I tried to say this, you can't win certain parts of this, but there are certain parts they can't win. Mm-hmm. Some of them are intelligent ones they can't win, some will win physical, April will win endurance, because she's double jointed, and that said there's not even any weight in her body. Well, 108 pounds.
If you're nowhere in the picture for me, I'm devoured. I'm just that's something I know. There's something I feel. So actually, I was glad when you won, to tell you the truth. I really was.
You're not devoured. I promised something, and the four of you made me feel very welcome tonight before I won HOH. That was important. And now, whether I like it or not, I'm here. I got to make a decision. How do I get past being fourth out? One of y'all's gone.
Right.
So
that's for sure.
I can only think past that. How do I use my position to get past next week? That's my consideration. I want you to know that. You will be given every consideration as they will. In the end, it may not please you. It may not please them. But it's a decision I've made based on a lot of thought and a lot of...
And you should put a lot of action into it.
And it may be wrong. I may end up, again, getting screwed.
Well, this is what I've learned in life. You could judge a situation by what people have done in similar situations, and I guarantee you, that's the kind of person they are.
Well, see, and I could also test tomorrow. Let's say I want to test Memphis and, let's say, Keisha. So let's say I make a deal with them. I'll put you and I'll put Anna. I want to see which one of you they want to keep. Mm-hmm. Since you have a thing with Keisha, does Keisha really have a thing with you? Renny Roo? I don't know. I mean, I got all this.
No, Keisha's, I know what you mean by that, because we were friends throughout.
Big time. Mm-hmm. You've been like a mother to her.
Oh, I know.
You've been almost.
But however,
I know, but you've almost been like a maid to her. I mean, you've been good to her. I'm serious.
I know.
I will tell you. And I see it all.
Okay, Colonel. Listen, I appreciate it.
Yeah. And at least
I'm very proud of you, by the way.
Thank you. I'm proud of you. And just take it for that I'm going to, you know me well enough to know it's not going to be lightly treated.
Listen,
I got to get my key.